Hey everyone, long time no see. I have not made a video since I posted the baby's hair video. Yeah, he just had his lunch, but I think he's fighting sleep, so he might be a little fussy, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. So, let's see. Let me get your booger. Got it. Got it. Here you go. You want your beak? So, he is a month old. Actually, he's 5 weeks. He'll be 6 weeks on Saturday, which is tomorrow. So you're almost 6 weeks, buddy. He is wearing his fuzzy buns for the first time today. Yeah, you finally chunked up enough to wear them. Want to show everyone? Boop. Let's show everyone your fuzzy buns. Yeah. You want to show them? Take. Here they are. I'm in my fuzzy buns. Woohoo! Cute, cute. What do you think? Was that funny? Say this is the third one we're wearing today. Yes, we've been doing disposables up until now because he didn't fit in the fuzzy buns yet. He actually didn't even fit in like newborn rumparoos. They were huge on him. Here, I'll insert a picture so you guys can see what he looked like. Pretty funny. With the little skinny chicken legs hanging out of the bottom of them. But we've definitely chunked him up. He is exclusively breastfed. Sometimes we put the breast milk in a bottle for him, like when we go out, just because I'm not comfortable breastfeeding in public yet. Just because there's just, with him, the way he wiggles around, and it's just, yes, it's too hard. So we bring bottles. When we're at home, he nurses from me, and we use a nipple shield. For those of you who don't know what that is, this is a nipple shield. It's like a little, it goes over your nipple. Yeah. And it helps him latch. And, yeah. Yes, it does. Here. This is his favorite pacifier. These, I don't know how to pronounce it, Avent, Soothies. We've tried different ones, but he just spits them out. This one, if he'll take it at all, this is the one he'll take. But he doesn't always want a pacifier either. No. Let's see what else. The first week of him being home, my hormones were just going crazy, and I had a hard time dealing with them. I felt very overwhelmed with being a new mom, and I just thought, I'm never going to get the hang of this. I was like, having a baby is just, I love him to bits and pieces, and I wouldn't have traded him for anything, but I just felt like super overwhelmed by all the responsibility that he came with, and I think on top of that, not sleeping didn't help, and yeah, I cried like 3 or 4 times a day, and everything just overwhelmed me, and felt like larger than life, too big for me to handle. Yeah. But then things started getting easier as my hormones leveled out, and then I was fine. And I didn't know what the heck I was thinking the week or 2 before when my hormones were still, going crazy. I was like, what was I talking about? I can do this. This is silly. Not overwhelming. No. Around week 2, I wasn't overwhelmed by a baby anymore, but I still was having trouble with not sleeping, not getting enough sleep, because um, he really wasn't on a schedule yet. And by schedule, I mean that he wasn't doing anything consistent. So, water. So I couldn't sleep. And, but my mom came then and it helped so much. She did the dishes, she cleaned the house, she took the baby for nighttime feedings. I would just express some milk into a bottle for her, and I was able to get some sleep. And having my mom here and helping me with chores, it took such a load off and made it super easy. My mom stayed for 2 weeks, and she left when he was 4 weeks old. And then the next day, Neil's parents came, and his sister and her friend, and they were here for a week. And that week, I felt like I got this. That was the week he was 4 weeks. And I felt super confident, like, I can clean the house, I can do the dishes, I can take care of the baby, I got it. I got it. And he was nursing perfectly. I'm going to make that's not a word. I'm going to make a whole other breastfeeding video, so I'm not going to talk too much about breastfeeding. But I will say that up until that point, breastfeeding wasn't the easiest thing for me. And, come here. It wasn't the easiest thing for me to do. And, but at week 4, it got really easy because he got pretty predictable. He started being consistent with what he was doing. He would eat, and then it would be 2 hours before he would be hungry again. And knowing that, I knew that once I fed him, I had 2 hours to, if we wanted to go out and do stuff. And it was just really nice knowing that. And he'd go to sleep most of the time. And when he'd be awake, he was a happy baby. So week 4 was awesome. And then week 5 came, and Neil's parents left, and he hit a growth spurt. Well, the first night, he didn't want anything to do with nursing. It was like 2:30 in the morning when he decided to start this, and he acted like I was trying to murder him when I was trying to feed him, and I kept trying, and he was screaming and twisting all around and turning red, and I got frustrated, and I started crying, and finally just gave him a bottle of pumped milk, and he took that, and the whole day, he was like that. He didn't want anything to do with me or my boobs. And I thought, okay, he's not going to want to breastfeed anymore. Hold on a second.